All right, second day in Buford, but we were actually heading to a thrift store and we found an estate sale on a Thursday, so that's pretty cool. We're gonna go in here so we can find a clip online for a profit. How's it going?
Left-handed, John. My favorite place.
Yeah, there's all kinds of.
Pretty bad there.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Truck hit a car and really tore it up.
So this estate sale was actually in two different areas. One was the garage where I am right now. Then they had the main house. We actually have never been to a estate sale like this. Is the thing in my left hand is a little post-it note. They gave us a number. I was number 19. They let the first 20 people in. Then after that, nobody else was let in until somebody was let out or left. The garage was kind of a disappointment, to be honest with you. I walk around here for about a minute or two, come over here and check these tools. The tools were fairly expensive. Like that right there was $3 to $4. They were Craftsman, but they were also rusted, so I did leave all of the tools behind here. Like that socket right there, or that ratchet right there, I think it was $2, was a not name brand ratchet, but the stuff inside the house, I made a mistake. The stuff inside the house was much better than the garage this time. Usually for estate sales, I go straight to the garage, then straight to inside the house for different items. But this garage was kind of a disappointment.
There's one in the corner, and there's a shed out here.
Some old crates. 40 bucks. Sadly, that toolbox was empty. As you can tell here, nothing really in the shed. Again, we're not trying to get really big items, but now into the house. Man, that might be worth 70 or 80 bucks. $4. How bad is it? Ooh, really scratched up. What is that? That thing's beat too. Ugh. Man. This older one might be pretty good. Man, what are all these? These are like a whole bunch of cameras. What's that little guy? Huh. Contacts. Kodak, no. Not that good. It's like the really old stuff. Alright, so you probably wonder why I'm not just grabbing all of this stuff. That's a light meter right there, I believe. And because the prices are actually kind of high. They're $15 to $25. That camera right there actually feels really quality. Turns out when I looked it up on eBay, it's not that good. It goes for $10 to $25. As you can tell, there's a ton of people actually standing behind me, like breathing down my throat in this little spot. Not so much for the camera gear, but there's some good pottery, I think, next to me. And so I try to go through this stuff as much as I could. I do find where they price something for $25, and it's probably well worth over $300 to $400. That thing's destroyed. Completely. What's all?
Where's the front part? To check out? Yeah. Oh, back this
Look
way.
at that thing. That thing's pretty cool. Canon 814. Huh. It's probably only got an Apple thing. Can I grab that real quick?
Yes, go right ahead.
Okay. I didn't know if you were looking at it or not.
I was, but it's so heavy. I didn't want all that other stuff come down.
So a little error on my part there. I didn't take it with me when I looked it up. I would have been sad if somebody would have grabbed it. I actually had to go to the front of the house to get service on my phone, so I did. Went up there, researched the Canon 814 electric. It's like or automatic. It's a camera. It's just an old video camera. Turns out that thing's very valuable for parts, probably $150. If somehow I can get it to work, it's going to be worth well over $250 to $400. That one is in exceptional condition. A lot of this stuff right here is actually in pretty poor condition with scratched lenses, parts that are missing, but that one looks like it is complete and really, really good condition. That's an old Polaroid, I can tell you right now, she can be worth that. Guessing that's somebody's stuff. $2 each for these. These are little gnome things.
Didn't work and I had a day off today, so I'm glad to get out. Yeah, we walked up and out now, so.
Wonder if I have to get buy all of these little gnomes for $2. We'll go over these at the end of the video. This was actually a pretty big score. Hey, you want to start a pile somewhere?
Oh, there's tons of those.
I only want $2 for them.
For all of those?
Well, no, $2 a piece. So, I wonder if there's a way we can start a pile. These things are like brand new. I have a 15 for you. 18. I just don't know that name. It's a nice set. I just don't know the name. Ooh, look at that thing.
Wild and crazy guy.
Ooh. Doing good. Look at that. 48, yeah. I think it's cool. 21. 20. So I was looking up that knife set, and they don't really go for that much money. They were asking $15 for the little knife set, then $18 for the bigger one. Looks like they only go for about $24. So if hats weren't individually priced, they were $2. A lot of these are individually priced. The old course St. Andrews hat was $10. So I was like, that's a little bit too expensive for that hat. But inside of here are some really cool hats for only $2. Like that Amtrak hat right there. It's like the conductor hat. That's an easy $20 on eBay. Old Bud Light. That's old. Is that a hat? That's funny. Baseball caps, unless marked. These are $2? That's too funny. I have to grab them. So a lot of these shirts are actually champion dart throwing shirts. So at the estate sale, I was like, well, he has, champion dart throwing shirts. So I'm trying to, at this point, figure out where the dart collection is, because that would be probably pretty good if you could find the darts that he was throwing. $25. I'll tell you what, they know their stuff here. They have everything marked. Slightly more expensive. There's a dart player. How many darts will probably be? Ooh, what are they? Probably got his name on them. What is that?
They're like charcoal sticks.
Really?
It's like vintage art stuff.
Charcoal sticks.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. That's really nice.
2 of them sold for $22.
Oh, they're in there too. It's probably not all. They're not new. These are like old watercolors.
Yeah.
Oh, these are not so good. The charcoal sticks seem to be good though. For sure. We got some hats in that one room. Were pretty cool. Got some books. Oh, art oil.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Yeah, they're like leaking.
I'm gonna get those.
Yeah, get those. That's cool. For sure.
And then look what else I got.
What else did you get?
This is like a.
Ship.
Yeah, but it moves.
Really?
When it plays, it moves up and down.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And that too?
I got a world
Nice.
that turns around. And then look at these. They're made in USA.
Yeah, those things are cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like it. Yeah, $15. They have everything marked just slightly.
Fruit,
A bunch of fruit. Oh yeah.
vegetables.
Vegetables. They got everything marked slightly just. Yeah, just a little bit high. Just a tad bit. There's some yarn. That's a lot of yarn.
Whole bunch of yarn.
Whole bunch of yarn. They have a lot of really neat things. I don't know. It's got a name. Virginia Witt. I might have heard their name. For all I know. Yeah. I wonder if it comes with a stand for $4. Oh my goodness. $15. A little much. Must like rams. Did you see the thing back there?
Yeah.
That thing's neat.
It goes for some money online.
What are all these? All for 15? Oh, they're just little. These pewter. Unmarked pewter. Got some stuff there.
Huh? What is this? Old shark.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's really neat. I was looking for some old shirts, but I don't see. I got down here. I gotta get back up. I'm back. Squishy. Oh, there's some shirts right there. Some for a shoe. That was one insane estate sale, right? I don't know if we've ever been to a estate sale with that many people in it. Yesterday we were like, oh, there's not a lot of people down here. We found them. They're all at this estate sale. Well, actually, what we're gonna do is, because it was so hard to film in there, we're gonna go back to the Airbnb and film the stuff that we got. It was $180. Y'all remember that, because by the time I get back there, I'll probably forget. But one item that I got, I'm pretty sure is gonna go over $300, and then everything else will be profit. Back from the estate sale at the Airbnb, and I wanted to go over some stuff, because this stuff actually, we were grabbing things very quickly. Hard to film in there because, I don't know, there was 42,000 people. I know they said they only let 20 in the door. This 20 people multiplied into 40 very quickly because it was crowded as could be, but we did find some really cool stuff I want to go over. This is not everything we found. This is just some of the stuff that I pulled out that was kind of hard to see on film. And first, the hats right here, Amtrak. It looks like these sell for about $20 a piece. The US Open hats, these are 20 years old, 22 years old. Looks like they're probably going to go for about $10 a piece. I got 2 of them. These were $2 a piece at the estate sale. This one right here, United Airlines. I mean, probably $5 to $10 on those. Those back there, the 100th US Open 2000, that's 24 years old and they're in good condition. So probably like 10 to 15 bucks. These are super cool. These are like vintage hats. with plushes on the top of them. This one has broken antlers, which is pretty sad, and this one has antlers that actually work. And I was thinking they were homemade and somebody actually made these. Turns out this was a thing, like these were actually made by a company, and the last ones that sold from Canada, I believe, for like 20 bucks. So say you get 15, 15, and 15, that's like 45 bucks. Kayla picked this up. Super cool, petrified Hawaiian flowers in gold. Take a look at that. These sell very, very well on eBay, and it looks like they go for about $20 to $35, which is pretty good. That's got the little story on the back of it, so that'll be listed on eBay, which is nice. Lucite candles, I'm pretty sure that's what these are, made in the United States. And these things right here, super fast sellers. I think they're called Mid-Century Modern, MCM. Not very good at mid-century modern stuff, but I did look these up with the gold flakes in them. Looks like easily 25 to 30 bucks on those. The laser darts right here, they are tungsten, and these actually, some of these can be worth a ton of money. These are the Python 2s. And then when you're at estate sales, like, he had a whole bunch of stuff where he was a champion dart thrower. So the next thing you should be looking for is that darts, if he's an Olympic, or that you see that they're really good at bowling. Start looking for bowling stuff, because they're probably throwing some expensive darts, bowling some expensive bowling stuff. If they're into golf, look for golf stuff, and that's where they're going to spend their money at. The Python 226, these are tungsten. Looks like from one, I can't find any on eBay that are for sale or sold, but there was another website that looked like that these went for $60, so that ain't bad. So this right here, I looked at it and then I walked away and looked up because I had no service where I was at, and immediately came back. I don't know how I'm going to test it. That's the thing. This is a Canon Auto Zoom 814 electronics. Got it for $25 in super good condition. The lens is not scratched or anything like that. It looks like this goes probably for $250 in parts, $400 if it's working. I don't know how to work it though. That's the thing, is testing it's going to be pretty difficult. I'll probably watch some YouTube on it or something like that to figure that out, and then I go from there. But you're thinking we spent $180 on everything, $180 in parts, actually probably $200 in parts, and then fees and taxes. This will be getting us break even, then everything else will be profit. And then if this does work, you're talking $350 to $400 bucks, so it's $100 in profit already, plus the cost of goods, and or including the cost of goods, and then everything else is profit. Then with these right here, we have picked these up in the past, and they don't sell all that great, but they were only $2. So I was like, you know what? And a lot of these have thimbles on their heads, so I was looking at them and I comped one out really quickly, and it looked like the thimble ones go between 10 to 15 all the way up to $20. Like this one right here has sold, I think, as high as like 20 bucks or 24 plus shipping with a offer, so probably $20. The bronze one right here, not the choo-choo but the caboose, last sold for 60 bucks but had the box. And so I'm thinking, like, right here we got 33 of these little gnomes by Tom Clark. Even if you get $10 on average a gnome, some will go for $5, some will go for $20. You're talking $333. You want to talk about easy to ship, easy to list? That is them. So a very good day out there at the estate sale in Beaufort. We were actually heading over the bridge, I think, into Hilton Head, and found that estate sale, pulled over. We've never done the post-it note with the letter or the number thing. So when you got there, you had to go up and get a number. We actually, any estate sale we've ever been to hasn't had that. And then they let the first 20 people in, and then say if somebody comes out, then the 21st person goes in. We were actually there probably only 20 minutes early, and we were 19 and 20, so we were the first ones in the door. As you saw, I immediately went to the garage, and lo and behold, there was nothing in the garage. Like, it wasn't that good. Everything was in the main house. People were pretty amped up about it. I try to find, when standing in line, I try to find the estate sale information, like online, Craigslist, Facebook, something like that. Could not find it because I was trying to figure out where to go in the house. So we were kind of running blind there for a second, but it worked out really, really well. I think for not knowing what was in the house, we walked away with some really good profits here. Again, 180 bucks. We're probably talking $500 to $600 in profit. That would be after fees and taxes and cost of goods, so that ain't too bad. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, comment down below, like the video, and I will always catch you on the next one. I just knocked out all the little gnomes.